You just lost your way. You stopped listening. You got soft. Look at yourself. What the hell happened? Look at what they've done to you. They stripped you bare, gutted your love, ripped away your hope, extinguished the fire that once burned violently in your chest. They turned you into a shadow, a hollow ghost drifting aimlessly in the dark. Was it worth it? Was the comfort worth your soul, worth your fire, worth your strength? Now you're nothing, a broken shell. But listen closely. I want you to feel this deeply, in your bones. You aren't finished yet. You think they killed you? You think they won? No. No, no. All they did was sharpen the blade. They took away everything soft, everything weak. They forged something cold, ruthless, unstoppable. See, pain isn't your end. It's your awakening. Every tear you've shed, every drop of blood, every sleepless night of torment was not punishment. It was preparation. You've been transformed into a weapon, honed by betrayal, strengthened by loss, empowered by the bitterness of injustice. You're no longer bound by weakness. You're liberated by vengeance. They didn't just hurt you. They gave you purpose. They didn't bury you. They planted you. Now it's time to rise from the darkness they've drowned you in. Rise with fury, with obsession. Rise like something from their nightmares. Remember this, you're not the victim anymore. You're their consequence, their reckoning, the dark promise made flesh. They wanted you broken. Instead, they've made you invincible. They thought they buried you. But they forgot one thing. Seeds grow in darkness. You see, pain has a twisted way of showing you who you really are. It strips away the illusions, the lies, the masks. It tears you down to the bone, so you can finally see what's left when everything else is gone. And what's left in you is something they never saw coming. You were built to endure hell, not escape it. And now, that ghost they created, quiet shell walking through life, empty, defeated. He's gone too. You're not a ghost anymore. You're not the lost soul begging for mercy. You've been reborn in fire. You're a force they can't name, can't understand, and sure as hell can't stop. You're the storm they tried to avoid. You begged for love. They gave you silence. You craved loyalty. They gave you betrayal. You offered your soul, and they crushed it. But all that did was pull back the curtain. And what stood behind that curtain? Not a victim, not a coward, not a fragile little dreamer. What stood behind that curtain was war. Because here's the truth. Most people never want to face. The world doesn't care about your heart. It doesn't care about your dreams, your innocence, or your effort. It cares about results. It respects power. And now, after everything you've lost, you finally understand what power really is. Power isn't in the applause. It's not in followers or fame or comfort. Power is waking up every morning with rage in your gut and a mission in your eyes. Power is moving forward when you've got nothing left but grit, scars, and silence. Power is refusing to die, even when life begs you to. They didn't break you. They revealed you. You were never meant to live a normal life. Normal isn't for the forged. Normal is for the safe, the soft, the weak. But you were always meant to walk through fire, to carry chains and break them, to taste your own blood and spit it back with a grin. You were born to crawl through the dirt until you could rip the sky apart. They don't fear what you were. They fear what you're becoming. You are the sum of every war you fought in silence. Every night you stayed awake, clenching your fists and swallowing your pain. Every betrayal that cut deep and left a scar not on your skin, but on your soul. Those scars, they're not weaknesses. They're proof that you were tested and survived. You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still dangerous. And now you don't owe anyone a damn thing. Not forgiveness, not peace, not closure. You owe them one thing, a reckoning. Let them tremble when they hear your name. Let them regret ever waking the storm inside you. Because this time, you're not coming back for approval. You're not here for redemption. You're here to finish the story they tried to erase. And you'll write it in blood, sweat, and vengeance. So stand up, break the silence, and remember, they didn't kill you. They crowned you. You are the aftermath. You are the unfinished war. You are the monster they created. And now, you're coming for everything. No more mercy. No more waiting. No more begging to be seen, to be understood, to be saved. That version of you, the one who hoped, who trusted, who believed in second chances, he died the moment they turned their backs. And from his ashes rose something darker, something real. You don't wear a cape. You don't need a savior. You are the lesson they refused to learn. And now, you're the punishment they never saw coming. They thought your silence meant weakness. But silence is where killers are born. Silence is where pain sharpens its teeth. While they were busy celebrating your fall, you were rebuilding, alone, angry, and absolutely focused. Not out of hate, not out of rage, but out of purpose. Purpose carved in suffering. Purpose forged by betrayal. Purpose that no one can take from you, because no one gave it to you. And that's the difference. They were made by comfort. You were made by chaos. They got soft because the world gave them handouts. You got strong because the world gave you war. You've bled for this, starved for this, buried every illusion you once had. You learned that nothing is promised, nothing is fair. And still, you rise. You've become a creature of control. You control the pain. You control the pace. You control the outcome. Because now, you know the truth. No one is coming. No help. No cavalry. No applause. Just you. Your will. Your scars. Your unstoppable drive. They say hell is a place. You know better. Hell is a memory. Hell is the training ground. Hell is the reason you're still standing.